Hello everybody, welcome along to another episode of Grassroots Rugby. It's finals time. We've been here before and we'll be here again. 5 finals for you this week. South Canterbury, the South Island final, but we're also at Waikato, Wairarapa Bush, Horowhenua, Kapiti, and we're going to start in Pukekohe for the county's Manukau final. 2 clubs that have been in finals footy quite a lot lately. Karaka were the champions in 21 and the beaten finalists last year. Patumahoe beaten finalists in 2022. Plenty to play for.
Hilly, I think your 7th final. You know, you've really good year for the club this year. How are the teams looking and how are they feeling? Haven't been beaten all year?
Oh, no, they've been pretty relaxed. Training this week's been, where it normally is. I don't think they're overhyped at all. For, semi-finals, a lot of boys playing their first one today. So, yeah, be all pretty excited about it, I think.
And you've used a lot of the 21s and the young guys this year in the team. How good's that been for building, I guess, the future of the club?
There's really a lot of talent there, so, it's just about exposing them and giving them a taste, and hopefully they'll, kick on for it with Karaka,
And, Patumahoe, it's been nothing between them all year. They've got a few Super Rugby players back. What are you expecting from them today?
A lot of experience there, isn't there? Very experienced club side, so I just think there'll be a lot of control around their forward pack. I think there'll be a lot of running off 9. They'll look to line out drive. I think they'll also use Riley will be putting it up in the air, testing a back 3.
And you've got a pretty powerful front row on the bench and starting, so you'll be looking to use that to an advantage?
Oh, yeah, no. Hey, I was expecting us to have the edge there, so that's for sure, yeah.
Brad, you've had a really good season, nothing between these two sides so far. What are you expecting today from Karaka, and how do you guys think you'll react to that?
Yeah, mate, no, we had a good season. It's definitely been a battle. We've played Karaka twice and just been down both times. But, yeah, they're a big pack. These conditions and the wet, it's going to be a leveller, I think. It's going to be able to who can control the conditions the best and adapt the best. So, looking forward to it, ready to go.
You've had a few battles this last few weeks with front rowers getting hurt, big games against Pukekohe, I believe. So, you've had to dig deep, but good depth in the club?
Yeah, good depth in the club. We had to bring up a couple of young 21s boys, but they've just been awesome. They've been with us for the last 3 weeks, just absorbed it all and, taken it all in. I've been really impressed with how quickly they've picked up our shapes and our line-outs and scrums. But, yeah, that's probably where it's going to, it's old cliche. It's going to be one up front.
And you're in the very, very privileged position, I guess, to bring in some Super Rugby players, Jimmy Tupou, Riley Hohepa, James Thompson, who have all, had more Super Rugby probably than they thought at the start of the season. How good has that been for these for this team and the players in it?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's just great to have them come back to club rugby. Club rugby is where they started, where they made their mark and then stepped up to obviously ITM Cup and Super Rugby. So their experience, their knowledge, their calmness is probably the biggest thing I've noticed is just keeping the boys calm at trainings in those semi-finals as well. When you look to those guys to step up, they step up. So we'll be looking to them to put in a big shift. But our boys have done a job the rest of the season too. So they are fully capable to get the gig and get the job done.
There it is, the McNamara Cup, which is what they play for here in County's Manukau. Last season's champions were Manurewa. They didn't even make it into the semi-finals this year. Karaka beat Bombay, Patumahoe beat Pukekohe in their semi-finals. Karaka are the team in the red and the white, and they've brought plenty of support with them.
Yes, and mate, you'd have to say the hot favourites too, unbeaten going to this final, so right through 2024 on a hot streak. But it's final times, and Patumahoe, well, they know how to win.
Yeah, don't count Patumahoe out of this as they make a big midfield bust through Irora. Now, a little bit of space out wide, and when you're busting through like that, it's suddenly a lot of space. Patumahoe really got a roll on here. Papali'i. Boy, that's a good try.
Perfect start. Absolute perfect start. Patumahoe gives them Papali'i. He was the one who made the first bust. And look at the work rate of the number 12. Off his feet, after that beautiful line break. Got back involved and scored the opening try.
Karaka, the scrum fed by Hill, takes it out of the back. Hala. Harler will pull the strings today. There's no doubt about that.
Confrontational, both of these teams, for these one-off runners, getting met with staunch defence.
Monga made a big charge there, ran into the back. Oh, man with his hands in the ruck right in front of the referee and right in front of the posts.
McPherson, hands in the ruck and coming from the side, so take your pick. What it means is 3 points on the board for Karaka.
There it is from the captain Haller. So 5-3, nothing in this game, nothing at all. These two clubs have been prominent in Counties Manukau rugby in the last probably 5 or 6 years. They've each had their name on the trophy in recent years. Now Patumahoe again, here he comes again, Papali'i. He's found some space and he's found support. That's an excellent try to Toliafoa, right by the goalposts. Whoa, look out, it's the same man again making forward progress.
It's the red headgear you have to look out for, the danger man. It's a line bust, how strong he is. Of course, good support play, good communication as well. Patumahoe, a team try. Reserves want to get involved in the celebrations, but the ball has to go down first. It's not awarded a try until it's pressed down.
I'll have a bit of that crunchy if you don't mind. Now that was a grandstand that's on an adjoining property, overlooks the stadium here. So they get out on the deck, watch the footy, have a bit of a barbecue. Now, ref's playing some advantage here. After knock-ons in every direction. Patumahoe looking strong. Patumahoe might have another try. Referee says they do. Jimmy Brady with the kick and the chase and the try.
Unrepeatedly advantage to at this stage. They're just a little bit worried about Karaka's discipline. They let it bounce, well refereed, I have to say as well. And Brady, it's good. He was under a lot of pressure. Kept his composure, got a bounce. It was there for the bounce.
Now, spit and a go from Pomali Time, and he finds support from Church, and Church is going to run away and close things up with a 7-pointer. Whoa! Now, here comes the quick droppy conversion.
Good footballer, Cameron Church. Not going to be enough, though. No. All over.
He said to the ref, is there any time? The ref said, no, Patumahoe have won it, and they come from everywhere. And why wouldn't they clamber all over Gibson Papali'i? He's had a blinder of a game. Patumahoe, the champions of Counties Manukau.
Well, fantastic game, mate, but, you know, what's going through your mind right now?
I can't put any words to it at the moment. It's been a long time. This group's been waiting out. A few of the boys have been in the system for, 10 years waiting for it. So, it's bloody good. I'm just, proud to be from this club. It's, bloody awesome.
And look at that. Happy, happy, joy, joy. To Levin and the Horowhenua Kapiti Final, two teams that have been going really well. Foxton have been going pretty well. Rahui have been going very, very well.
Kia ora, welcome to Grassroots Rugby. We're here at the Levin domain. Weather's just a little bit rough at the moment, but I think it's going to be a pretty tough game for us versus Rahui. Rahui have been on a winning streak for the last 2 years, so really we're hoping to end that today. The weather suits us, got a big forward pack, so we're hoping we go well. I'd just like to thank all of our sponsors, family, friends who have made us get here today. It's been a long season, and without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
It's been a pretty special season for us this year. We've been through undefeated for the last 2 years, so today will be number 28 if we cross the line. So the boys are pretty excited. Having both teams involved this year again in the finals, if we can get the 2 wins, will be an amazing day for Rahui rugby. A couple of special boys playing. Our first 5, Tama Cook is playing for his 50th Blazer game today, and it'll be a good celebration if we can get across the line for him today, that's for sure.
Up the hui! Go Foxton! Go Foxton!
Up the hui, go Foxton. Here come Foxton in their black and gold. They beat College Old Boys in their semi-final relatively comfortably. Rahui had a heck of a go against Shannon before they got on top.
Well, when you talk about Rahui doing very, very well, 2 years unbeaten, 27-game winning streak up until this final. Foxton, if you mention, also on fire. But boy, when you got momentum and confidence, Rahui starting the way that they mean to continue.
Look at this going. Ellison says, give it to me now, 20 metres out. The backs get to play, lovely line.
Conditions.
That is a super try to Broughton Winterburn.
And that brings up his 13th for the season. The big, hard-running, straight-running centre. Under penalty advantage, so beautiful line-out maul here, balls up, distributed, and look at the running in these conditions. Not easy, and just hard, straight lines from Broughton Winterburn. That's how you get your number 13 for 2024.
Foxton looking to get into the game. Running it in close, don't mind that. It's a forward sort of a day, isn't it? It's wet, it's slippery, it's muddy. Brings everybody down to your pace. As one of the big fellas slams away, I think it was McElwain.
Yeah, I thought there could have been an obstruction penalty there too. Referee didn't see it.
He's seen something though, because he's playing an advantage now. To Foxton, won't need it. Won't need the advantage because Harvey goes across. Playing it tight, keeping it close.
Yeah, then there's that wide ball. So under penalty advantage here. There was a big forward runner coming up from Foxton. I thought it may have been an obstruction, but already penalty advantage. Look at that long pass, finding a hole. Well, mate, Dave Loveridge, Trapper Loveridge, actually helping out Foxton this year. Dave Loveridge, one of our great All Black halfbacks. Would love these conditions too, Trapper, actually. Tough, nuggety, determined. Here we go, blindside. Talking about halfbacks. Tough, nuggety.
That's great. Did he get over? Ellison looking for it, and the referee says try.
Jeez. Little fella, isn't he? But tough and strong was Leon Ellison. There's nothing in these conditions. You just got to get a good grasp. They didn't. So man-on-man tackling. Ellison had the momentum, and with that momentum got the try.
Foxton. Last time they were down this end, in this sort of position, they scored. They're looking to do the same thing again from in close, from in tight, over, no.
Pick and go stuff now, though. Pick and go.
One more. Or maybe another one after that. Oh, he's dropped that. So the referee was playing an advantage, I think, but he's going to card somebody.
That.
So we'll have a penalty and a yellow card.
Connor Phillips, I think the fullback may be going off.
Looks like that's
Rahui.
who he's sending to sit down. So we go to half-time then with Foxton closing things up. 18-16, Rahui lead it at the half-time break, and the conditions are not getting any easier.
Oh, this is territory. Handling so crucial now, but you've still got a chance of your arm. You've still got to win this final.
Yeah, it's too close to let it to play hide the ball, that's for sure. He's had a big game, hasn't he, today, Joel Winterburn.
Well, under penalty advantage, so that's okay.
Touch judge has got to be better than that. He's got to take those.
Well, that's why he's a touch judge. Because he didn't. But anyway, points on offer. I think they need to take these points too.
Absolutely.
Doing just that. Nice steady kick. Hard in these conditions. Over.
24-23. Right. Stand by, folks. Strap yourselves in, because I'm not quite sure what's going to happen from here.
Well, Foxton's in the right area of the field, aren't they? Pick and drive. One of the big fellas got to get their hands on the ball. Can't give away a penalty, Rahui. Got to retain ball, Foxton.
There's an old theory that goes now, 2 passes will score from here. I don't know that they'll trust themselves for 2 passes. There's one. No, we'll have another go.
Gee, this is good classic Kiwi rugby. There's the penalty advantage for Foxton.
Might not need it.
Oh,
No, he's over.
Over. That's over. Yes.
That is now. I don't know who. Could be anybody. We may never identify him in any event.
I'm going to identify him.
Okay.
Big tight head prop, I think.
I think you're right.
Dave McCurley. I can't see his number, but he's a big fella with
There
the
he
hands on
goes.
the ball right now. And he's lower than the other big fella from Rahui. And, gee, Mace, you call that. The referee said try.
I reckon the bloke got there and then got pushed back.
Okay.
That's what I reckon. Okay, and that's it. 30 points to 27. Foxton have got up in the final in Horowhenua Kapiti. The Ransbotham Cup is theirs.
No, it was a physical encounter, as it always is with Rahui, and it's probably the wettest game we've played all year. And I think that made it an even playing ground out there. And we're lucky enough to get over at the end there, and I'm just proud of the boys for putting in the effort the whole game. Played an 80-minute game, and we got there in the end. So couldn't be proud of the boys.
Winners, grinners. Stick around, folks. We're a long way from done here. We're off to Marsterton next for the Wairarapa Bush Final before we go to Waikato and South Canterbury. You're back with Grassroots Rugby, and we're in Marsterton for the Wairarapa Bush Final. Marist against Carterton. Carterton, the playing through champions, looking for a three-peat.
How's the team and how are you feeling about today?
Yeah, everyone likes coming to the final dance, and so everyone's feeling good. We prepped well this week. Nothing's really changed throughout the whole season. We've come into the season like, let's just have some fun, let's enjoy it, have a bit of fun on the footy field, and great weather today too, so it'll be interesting, and we're loving it. We're loving the occasion. It's always great. We missed out last year, so it's good to be back here this year, eh?
Yeah. So you finished top of the second round, and the key thing there for you guys attacked and scored a lot of tries. Is that the plan again today?
Well, that's always the plan. You always want to score tries. The tally on the scoreboard is the key. But we've got some young men in there that are pretty dynamic. They've come through now through college, and and they've been around in Marist now. They've grown, and so I think they're getting a little bit more confident. You know what I mean? And they love to play footy. Let's throw the ball around, but let's stay simple, and let's have some fun.
Chris, it's an exciting week for Carterton. As a coach, what have you guys been talking to the players about?
I think it's just been fine-tuning what we've been building up to over the last few weeks. Pretty much, it takes a squad, and we've sort of been working through trying to get everyone understanding and with the clarity of what we're trying to do. Pretty much just fine-tuning and dotting the I's and crossing the T's.
And full squad today. I see you've got the Wakefield boys back there as well. How's the squad looking?
Yeah, it's been a battle, to be honest. It's taken a full squad. We've needed everyone, and everyone's contributed. So, we've sort of got through all the round robin and used everyone. Everyone's contributed. So that's what we've been, excited about.
And any tactics with this beautiful weather, rain today on the artificial turf?
It's lovely, isn't it? Hey, you won't want to be a winger out in the cold in this. No, we're ready for that. That suits us, yeah.
There it is. That's the trophy that they're playing for, the Moose Kapiti Cup. They got here, Marist by beating Pioneer and Carterton beating Martinborough in their semi-final. The champions of 2023 and 2022 are Carterton. They're in the maroon, Marist in the green and white.
And you can see how tough the conditions are, but not underfoot. Artificial turf here in Marsterton,
Good run, Matt.
which the players will like with a little bit of moisture on the top. I know that from experience. Oh, this is a good kick too. Bounce could
Kick
go
into the
anywhere.
corner. The defenders are there or
Oh,
thereabouts.
he's
Did he
missed it.
force it? Second guy certainly did. So the Marist guy certainly forced it.
Cooper, I think. Hayden Cooper.
Did Carterton get a fingertip on it? I don't think he did. The referees are still consulting.
Ball's rolling and then takes a wicked
I
bounce.
don't think he did. I think that's a try.
Well done, Hayden Cooper. You just chase and chase and chase. You turned a so-so kick into a good one.
Carterton through gain. Now, straight ahead running from Wonga. That rain's getting heavier.
Gee, good strength. Good presentation. Options has to be out left.
Wakefield, pass it. Another pass scores, don't worry about it. Oh, go. That was Inia Katia, and Katia's in for the try. The hugely experienced Inia Katia.
Yeah, I know he's got experience, but even I thought there was a man on the outside. He knew better. I think determination and kind of the body height too. Katia got him across the line, and why shouldn't he be determined? Carterton going for that three-peat you mentioned in the final. Got to get your points.
Marist. In the shadows of the goalpost, the big guys go to work. Severn goes close. This is Campbell, the captain.
Can he hit the off the ball here? Looking around the rucks. Players getting taken out, body checked, jersey pulls.
Oh, the space out wide. And the try is scored for Marist out wide by Michael Brown. Good try.
Carterton guilty of just pressing in around the ruck, getting exposed on the outside. We talked about all those body checks and jersey pulls. Well, that kind of tends to happen sometimes. You've got to keep your discipline, got to keep your width.
Gee, it's hard not to, though, isn't it? You see a bloke running towards you with the ball. Conversion is a good one. So Marist are in the lead at the break. They go for an orange, ahead by 14 points to 10.
You're not sure it's orange weather either to give you the tip. A good pie, fish and chips, maybe a hot chocolate down Marston way.
Pickering put the ball in now. They've just got to be controlling this. They do. Number 8 picks it up. Number 8 goes. Number 8 scores. That's Zach Wakefield. And the forwards love that.
He is always going to be too big for the Marist, kind of loose boards. I think halfback in the end, Martin was trying to get in there. Good control from the base of the scrum. Good refereeing, good positioning.
Gee, I tell you what, they're willing down the flanks, Marist, and they've made some good ground down there, and that's desperately close for halfback Malatai. That might be over. Yes, the referee says try. And up they come, bashing one another on the back. Wow, I thought Malatai had got in here himself. He was short.
Good leg drive, good determination, you're right. Gotta love Marist. Carterton 2 times champs. They just allow them to play the game, they'll win it. Marist are going after it. They're attacking it, chancing their arm. They need to defend now though. Defend as much as they want to attack.
Hemming went very close there. His body position possibly a bit high was the only reason that the Marist defenders got him. Flick pass, try. Wow, Carterton draw it back, 21-20. Tamiilau with the score.
Gee, there's some ebb and flow in this competition, isn't there? And very much down to field position. You get down there, they're scoring their points when they get in that attacking 25. Carterton now with a second chance.
Oh, suspicious little pass there that's gone to Wonga.
Good tackle bus. Good line advantage of Wonga. Good momentum. Yeah, I love that right-hand side, don't they, Carterton?
Don't they ever? Wonga taking it in close. Yeah, someone with momentum. That's gone over. It was Matt Gain. The referee will say, did he have control all the way through?
And momentum. So I don't think there's a second movement, if that's what he's checking.
I don't think the momentum's a problem. I thought he might have dropped it.
No regard for his body, was it?
Oh,
like
no, he didn't drop
classic
it.
number
No.
7.
That's a try. Yep. So Matt Gain gets the try. Carterton now ahead by 4.
Oh, there's a gap. Oh, that was through. Really did.
Steady on,
really
steady,
did.
steady. Marist. They know a try will take them to the lead.
Well, the referee's in good position. He needs to look around that ruck, over the gain line.
The arms go high from the Marist support players, but it wasn't. The sneaky halfback trick, that didn't work either. And the big fella on the charge, that worked. That worked. 26-27, kick to come. Big guy Joe Taco gets the touchdown.
I'm going to say it again, Mace. Really, really good position from the referee. He knew it was going to be crucial. He had to be in the end goal line, and he had a clear view. Unfortunately with Marist, though, they missed the kick, so we stay at 26-27. Time nearly up.
Marsterton are defending for their title. They're defending for the three-peat. They are in the lead, but only by 1. Marist are bashing away, and oh, that's great. Great defence from Carterton. Referee says play on, it's a free-for-all. Time is up. The ball is in touch. The ball is in the changing rooms across the other side of the park there. Carterton have held on, and they've won it. 3 cheers and 3 championships for Carterton. There she be. Hamilton is the centre of the Waikato Union. Hamilton Marist playing Hautapu in a repeat of last year's final, a game that Hautapu won. Our man at Marist Park is Paul Martin.
Yeah, g'day. Hey, we got Blair Curry here, our president, and he's been instrumental in getting this wonderful field 1 up to scratch here. We're going to leave it up to Blair to tell us a bit of a story about the journey.
Yeah, look, we've obviously gone down the route here of putting in a full artificial pitch here at Hamilton Marist. Sort of came up with the idea about 3 years ago, and it's been a really good process working through over the last few years. The community's got well behind us. I guess certainly it was a bit of an upgrade was initially what we were looking at, and we had a really wet winter a couple of years ago, and I mean we saw probably half of our junior footy cancelled. And so, yeah, training and as well as games for the young ones was initially, the Prem's generally speaking always got to be able to play on Saturday, but most of the rest of the club, and we've got a large club, would find themselves often missing out. So a lot of effort went into that, and yeah, we were really glad we pulled the trigger on it in 4 months of construction, and we've managed to get about 2/3 of the season on it. It's been awesome, and the good thing about this pitch is obviously today we've had a hell of a lot of rain here in the mighty Waikato, and we're going to be able to see good running rugby with high skill level and good conditions underfoot for the lads to be able to do their thing, which is I guess what everyone's going to come want to see.
Craig, if you go right back to the beginning of the season, how do you think we started off and got to this point?
Yeah, been a long season. 26 weeks ago we got together and decided that, we fell one short last year, and it was about a bit of redemption this year and seeing if we can get to the dance here. And the big message was just to work hard for each other, have each other's backs, and we'll see what happens. So hard work and a lot of graft has gone on from the boys. So hopefully today's the day.
Through the season, as is with all club rugby, there's challenges. What are some of the challenges you've faced through the season?
Yeah, I guess like all teams, you have your fair share of injuries. We've had ours as well. I think we've had 43 players play for the Premier A side this year, and it just goes to show the depth that guys that have replaced them or had to step up have stepped up. We've got 4 19-year-olds out here today, young lads that'll do the jersey proud, and it just doesn't matter who puts on the jersey, they'll get up for each other. So, I mean, that's a challenge, but I think every team faces the same challenges.
And finally, Craig, it's been a great year and it's been very enjoyable. You got a good crew. Any final thoughts, around friends and whānau or supporters?
Yeah, we've been fortunate to be really blessed with a really strong fan base here at Hamilton Marist, and look, they'll get behind us and we'll do our very best to do the job today. But I guess the best team on the day will win it, and look, here's hoping.
So how's the boys been training this week?
We've tried to keep it as normal as we can. So Tuesday was our contact day, and Thursday was all about ourselves. So we've given ourselves another chance to go out and give one last performance.
100%. Going through the team list, we've got quite a few good players. Anyone that's going to stand out for you?
We've got a 50th match today, so Quintini Ngātai at 9. He's very inspirational to our club, and the boys will be looking to follow his lead in the forwards. Nick Jeffcoat has been pretty solid for us at hooker all season, so 2 pretty inspirational players.
So how's the boys prep today? I believe they've had quite a good warm-up to becoming here, so just thoughts on that as well.
Well, we looked at the forecast and it was rain for the morning, so we thought we'd spend the morning at our club rooms in Cambridge, and we've decided to jump on the bus, and now we're here. So something slightly different for these boys, but the feeling's pretty good.
I guess it's no use asking who you're supporting.
I think I'm supporting Hamilton Marist.
How are they going to go?
They will play hard and play to win.
My staunchest supporter, Baz and Clark, and Marist Legionnaires, 90 years old. Are you 90, Baz?
90, yes, I'm 90.
Years. Yep, and just said we haven't lost a final on this ground yet. So this is number 4 out here, is it, Baz?
That's correct.
Yep.
What's your prediction for the final day?
Oh, Marist all day, brothers, all day.
You got a scoreline?
26-0, us.
Good on you, Richie.
Yep.
26-0, we'll remember that. This is Hautapu coming out in their semi-final. They accounted for University, while Marist beat Hamilton Old Boys and beat them convincingly as well. This is Marist, as you would expect, in the green on the artificial surface here at Marist Park.
Marist, another unbeaten team in 2024, so coming in red hot favourites, you'd have to say. Hautapu, though, once more on the paddock, on the final, so they've got a chance.
Fa'aola goes and makes a bit of ground. The big guy here is Reha. Halfback Farrant, who manages to somebody won the penalty there, not rolling away, said the referee.
Yeah, Marist's not throwing a lot of numbers at the breakdown too. So good opportunity, I think, for Hautapu just to kind of pick and go, drive to the middle, suck in those fringe defenders.
So Hautapu, who come from Cambridge, which is a town, 20 minutes south of Hamilton.
Have a current All Black, Luke Jacobson, Chiefs captain. The Hautapu club. Liam Messam, another one.
Middle of the line out ball for Marist, and they've got a roll on here.
Oh, good structure.
They've got a real roll on here. Gilhenny Black has the ball tucked in. He scores. No stopping that. That is for sure. First try of the day to Liam Gilhenny Black.
Even as we look at the structure, the replay, a few backs come in to lend a hand. Funny enough, but good structure. Ball straight to the back. Arrowhead at the front. The hooker, as we always know, Gilhenny Black, just leg drive, good control, saw the white line, dived down.
Niels puts it in, takes it out, has a wee go himself. Nice line that. Lovely line coming in from Bristow. 5 metres out. Now there's a chance out wide. May not even have to take it out wide as Morgan steps back against the traffic. Which means going right's a good idea again as Tupaia, too big, too strong. Over he goes, and Marist have opened up a bit of a break here. 17-3.
I want to say the little brother of Quinn Tupaia, but when we look at Mason, he's not little, but he is the younger brother of the All Black Quinn Tupaia. Jersey 1 we're looking for here, and just beautiful pick and drive, but then stands high, gets low, leg drive, has to twist and turn. A lot of determination there. Marist extend.
Conversion is good, so 19 points to 3 at half-time. Marist ahead of Hautapu. That's a very, very good lead under the circumstances.
Newly elected president of New Zealand Rugby, Matt Cooper, played for the Marist club when he played in the Waikato and for the Chiefs. Hails out of the Hawke's Bay, but this was his Waikato-based club. I'm very proud that he's now the president.
Good ball, front of the line out for Shergold. The referee says that is a try. Thank you. I think it's David Morris.
Yep, the loose forward come around the front. So good variation on, we talk about often the Willie aways. There's someone peeling around left or right, front and back. In fact, he was a pivot at the front. And Morris got there. I think the touch judge had to be involved in the committee meeting, but they got the try and got the right decision in the end.
Marist at a comfortable lead at half-time. They've given away a try in the second half. And they're attacking now, looking to make that back as Tupaia.
He's strong, isn't he? See him for Waikato and the NPC coming up.
Might have got most of the breakfast in the Tupaia household, I think. Oh, not releasing. Not releasing against Fa'aola.
Good decision here too from Marist, I think. Just pocket the 3 points, extend the lead. And that'll do it, Mace. That'll do it.
22 points to 8. Hamilton Marist have beaten Hautapu. They'll take the Brewery Shield for 2024.
Good old dog fight out there. Full credit to Hamilton Marist. They're a standout team all year. We knew coming over here it was going to be a good arm wrestle, and sadly the boys couldn't fire a shot today, and we fell short.
Oh, unreal, eh? Got the job done. It was a tough battle in the end, but boys got up. Just over the moon, eh? Stoked. Been a long time coming.
How long?
I think it's 2015 was the last time we won it, so it's near on 10 years, eh? But boys have worked hard for the last few years and just built and got there in the end, so over the moon.
They're happy. So they should be. Stick around, folks. We've got one more final for you in grassroots rugby this week. It comes from South Canterbury in Timaru, where Harlequins will play against Celtic on grassroots rugby. Grassroots Rugby takes you to Timaru on the South Island of New Zealand for the South Canterbury Final, where Harlequins will play Celtic. Now, we have a man there, it's Jock Ross, and he has with him the Hammersley Cup, and it's quite a cup.
Hi everybody, welcome to Grassroots Rugby. This part of the show comes to you from Timaru, and we're here for the Hammersley Cup, which is a symbol of supremacy for South Canterbury Rugby. Harlequins and Celtic are the two sides that are here for this competition here today. So they both had reasonably tough semi-finals, which is great, getting them through to this stage of the competition for a final. They're in good shape. Unfortunately, the main ground here in Timaru for South Canterbury Rugby, Fraser Park, is undergoing a major revamp, and it's not quite ready, so they've moved the game out here to Ashby Park, which is the home ground for the Harlequins Club. They've got the right to play here because they were the top qualifier for the competitions. It's a low-lying park, but it's in good nick. The day in Timaru is improving. It's been foggy, it's been cold. There's not going to rain, there's no sun obviously, but there's no wind, so we're hoping for a really good game.
Go Wallabies!
Colin, how are the boys feeling?
Probably not as nervous as I am. Yeah, no, they're all right. Good bunch of blokes.
Yeah, it's been a long season, and you've gone through unbeaten. How do you actually get past that fear, that sort of mindset where this is a one-off game, whatever's gone on in the past doesn't matter, and particularly for the young and experienced guys?
Yeah, well, we've only got one boy, I think, that's played finals rugby before, and hopefully us older fellas looking after them can calm them down before the game. They've got a hell of a lot of ability. They've just got to put it out there on the field.
Yeah.
But Celtic are a strong side, well-coached side.
Yeah.
A good game.
And conditions suit you here today, Colin?
We'd like it sunny and no moisture, and they'll want it to rain. different game tactics, both teams, but it is what it is.
Yeah. But the Ashby Park's not bad condition. The ground's not bad condition.
It's good. It's good. It'll suit us.
Yeah.
But it's all on the day.
Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colin. Well done.
Cheers.
Thank you. How have you prepared for this, and what are you sort of hoping to bring to this game?
We've had a pretty relaxed preparation, really. We had 3 big games coming in, so we had a pool session Monday, Tuesday we did indoor session, and then Thursday it was just a 30-minute run. We actually had a meal at one of our sponsors' restaurants, so it's pretty relaxed. The boys are pretty relaxed, so they're looking forward to it.
Celtic have won this a hell of a lot of times in the last sort of 20 years. Are you using the same recipe?
Not really, because it's a new bunch of guys. You know, a lot of those guys have moved on now, and we've got a lot of young guys in there, so it's a bit different, but finals the same too, and it's about pressure and that sort of thing, so a lot of these guys know how to handle that.
So the young guys that have been through the season, you've got them well schooled up for this is a one-off thing. Doesn't matter what's happened previously this year.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how we've sort of played the last 3 weeks, to be fair.
So Ashby Park, although it's a low-lying park, it's not bad, Nick. Are you quite happy with that?
Yeah, no, it looks all right. It's it doesn't matter where we play. We'll play them on the beach if we had to. It's, field's a field. We're just worried about the footy, and we'll get out and have a go. So boys can't wait.
So this is 1 versus 2. Number 1 is Harlequins. They beat Temuka in their semi-final. Celtic and Waimati had a heck of a go before Celtic won that one. Harlequins in the multicoloured jerseys, Celtic in the green and the white.
And Celtic, arguably the most successful club you'd think in New Zealand in the modern era. 9 championships in a row. Very, very impressive stuff. A domination, really.
What about Kiwi and West Coast?
So I said arguably, Mace.
Arguably, okay.
Don't want to argue at the start of this picture.
Oh,
no. Let's get to the rugby, mate. Let's get to the rugby.
That is a very good try from a heck of a driveway. Casey got it, but look at the line-out drive.
Perfect start from the champs, Hagley we were talking about. Perfect start.
Harlequins. They've got some speed on now. Get out wide to the wing where Folau goes close. Soeli goes closer. Now they look at this is Harlequins' home ground. They've got their home crowd with them. Mind you, there's plenty of Celtic supporters as well. And that's a great one-handed catch. And Uhi gets the try. What a beauty. No, it's not Uhi. It's Halu Ufia. Oh, that's a great try.
Ball runners, power athletes. They got it all, haven't they, Harlequins? And great skills all round.
Causing chaos in midfield, Harlequins. This is Fafita running with the ball in one hand, which allows him to offload. Uhi going, and Uhi gets in under the post. Oh, another great Harlequins try.
And we're seeing a great example of why South Canterbury is so dominant also in the Heartland Championship. Good athletes. Boy, this is a game. Harlequins are really taking it to the champs.
Now, make no mistake, folks, Celtic are a good side. And they won't be out of this game by any means. But they're really up against it right at the moment because this is why they're just running it at them, Harlequins. This is terrific running by Aho Colby, and he goes in. Wow. Enjoy it while you can, because this is terrific stuff.
Covey, they're a great example of running the ball in two hands. When you do that, you're always going to question the defence. That was a great lesson right there. Well done.
Celtic more dangerous with the ball in hand than they are without it. But they've turned it over, and Sioele will run it into the left-hand corner. And they've got another one, have Harlequins. And this might be enough. 24-7 is a heck of a lead.
Well, Celtic need a half-time break. They just need to slow things down, because at the moment, their little mistakes are actually turning into points. So the break cannot come quick enough, or they've got to score before it. That would be the intent.
Nice pass in midfield, but the defence was right up on the midfield backs, which might mean there's a little bit of a gap out there, but they've slowed things down enough that they will have stopped up any gaps that might have been there. Now, Celtic have got some men out wide. Little kick through. Another kick through. Now it's a straight foot race, and that's a try. That's a try to Celtic. I think it might have been Mannix.
Yep, the tide's turning, Mace. I can feel it for Celtic. The bounce of the ball went that way there on that occasion. They just need some speed and momentum into this game.
Walsh did some good work, the loose forward there, and now the backs have managed to get it out wide, where Peali makes a lot of ground before Mannix gets involved again. And hello, suddenly Lever goes in, and as you say, the tide has turned. 24-19. Now we've got something going.
It wasn't that long ago. You felt they were down and out,
yeah,
but they're absolutely not.
Well, I did.
When you won 9 in a row. This will tighten things up going into the half-time break. Going to start 24-19.
So just a try in it at half-time, and there was about 4 tries in it just quarter of an hour ago.
Gee, what an atmosphere, what an occasion. Well done, not just to the players, but the spectators, the supporters, been there through thick and thin all year.
You can see it's quite a grey old day here in Timaru. We're almost in the cloud. And we're down at sea level. And cutting in off his wing. Gee, this is a great run again from Folau.
Power winger, isn't he? Gifted, strong, keeping their width to Harlequins. I think that's been a feature. Using the whole 50 metres of the width of the field.
Celtic, good scrum this. Anderson has it tucked under his feet. There's a bit of a screwing going on. You want to do something before it screws too far. He does. Connor Anderson gets the touchdown.
Has to be using their strength of the set phase, the set piece for Celtic. You can absolutely sense a grandstand finish, can't you? We're in for a treat.
Willie Wright, the very experienced halfback, bashing his forwards along. They scored a try just a few moments ago from this. They've got another one, have they?
Well, it's better than that. It's a penalty try. It's a guaranteed 7 points. Bring it to within 2. Time still up.
Wow.
7 points. 35-33.
Penalty. Drop goal. Try. Anything. Anything. This is a scrum on halfway. Right. Lets the backs have a bit of a go. Saunders.
We're in kicking range.
They're screaming for a penalty.
Knock on.
Celtic. The referee says, that'll do. Time is up. And Harlequins have won it. They've beaten Celtic. What a game. Game of 2 halves and all those sort of things. You can say, what a game.
Probably thinking back now, maybe points earlier and got back into it, but you know, you got to live by the sword, die by the sword, eh? So we got it there in the end, but just too late there. So credit to Harleys, they've been the team all year to beat. So yeah, congratulations to Harleys.
So was that game as good to play in as it was to watch?
Yes, it was hard. We thought we were going to run away with the score, but Celtic, they closed the game, yeah.
But once you boys got into the broken play and a bit of loose running, tremendously exciting to watch.
Yeah, the boys talk about it. When in the training on the first day, we need to throw the ball to the back because they are fast as well. And just luckily we score some try outside on the back.
You're going to have a big night tonight.
Yeah.
And well done. We'll see you back next year for another go.
Okay, thank you.
Grassroots people. Well, this time it's Inia Katia, an absolute legend of Carterton and Wairarapa bush rugby.
For those who don't know Inia, he came out for his last game today, and he's got no ACL, no MCL, no LCL, but he wanted to play for his last game. What does that mean, bro?
Oh, first of all, I want to thank Almighty God for the strength, for believing on me. So like my last game, I got a broken knees, going in for surgery the next 2 months, and glad that we make history. Did it pay? And we did it. We did it. Thank you.
You did do it. And we'll see 5 other teams do it next week as finals continue here on Grassroots Rugby. That's something like what the lineup will look like when we come back next week with the final lot of finals on Grassroots Rugby. We're here every week, have been bringing it to you, enjoying every minute. Our thanks to all the clubs, to all the people in the clubs, to all the supporters of the clubs, and to the players. It's been really enjoyable rugby these last few weeks. We've loved every minute of it. I hope you've enjoyed it too.